Hi, I'm V, and today I have these amazing Forest Essential Ubtans with me. I didn't even know that Forest Essential has not one but four different kind of Ubtans. Now, those of you who don't know what Ubtan is, I don't know in what planet you've been living, but Ubtan is basically a traditional Indian mask and an exfoliator in one. Forest Essentials has four different kind of Ubtans for different skin types. So before I begin talking about the Ubtan and how to use it, and how it affects your skin, I'll just introduce you to these four Ubtans. So for people who have really oily skin, there is the Multani Mitti Ubtan. Now, just because it says Multani Mitti on the label doesn't mean that it only just has Multani Mitti. Multani Mitti is of course like Fuller's Earth, which is really good for oily skin. But in addition to just having Multani Mitti in this pack, which of course, I mean, Multani Mitti or Fuller's Earth is the base, it also has neem, turmeric, fenugreek, and a couple of other things which are actually really good if you have blemish prone skin. The only thing with Multani Mitti is like don't let it dry on your skin completely. A lot of times I've seen girls just let it completely dry and then wash the face. That is not so good because that will just literally strip your skin of oil, of all the oils. So basically what you need to do is when it's still a little damp, then you wash your face. The other thing you can do is that instead of mixing it with rose water or plain water, you can add a little bit of milk or yogurt, which will sort of give it that little bit of, it'll add some lipids into the entire mix, which will leave your skin moist. Of course, the mitti will still suck out all the oil and tighten your pores and everything, but that is one way to make basically Fuller's Earth less drying. So this is for oily skin. Now, next, I'm going to try this one because this is my favorite, is Narangi and Nagkesar. As the name suggests, Narangi means orange peel. Nagkesar is a really potent Ayurvedic herb. It's great for clarifying the skin and brightening it. It has ingredients like pistachios and almonds and cashew nuts, like ground to a really super fine paste. All these Ubtans, they don't have apricot kernel or any of those the shells of dry fruits, which can cause minuscule tears on the skin. This is all like the fruit itself, which is pounded like really fine. So this one I really like. Actually, pretty much everyone can use all these Ubtans. It's just like what you mix in it according to your skin type. So this Narangi and Nagkesar, basically the main thing in this is the orange peel. My grandmother used to use like Ubtans with orange peel, and she had the most luminous, radiant skin. So this is what I'm going to use later. Then, of course, there is Saundarya. I think one of Forest Essentials' most selling products is the Saundarya face cream. So this is on those lines. It also contains like the same almond seeds and pistachio seeds and cashew nuts. And the other ingredients in this are, hang on a minute. Yes, it also has saffron, and it has it has fennel seeds, it has saffron, and it has lemon peel. Now, saffron is something that is like, it's so good for you when you apply it on your skin because it just clears your complexion and makes it like super radiant and shiny. I think, there's this typical Ayurvedic oil called kumkumadi. Saffron is used in that. That is the main ingredient, which is what makes your skin brighter and lighter, not lighter, but like brighter and less pigmented. So Saundarya is great for that. Then there is Tejasvi. Tejasvi is it's sandalwood based and smells very strongly of sandalwood, which I love. So this I think this would be great for brides and stuff because of the sandalwood and the turmeric in it. Sandalwood is really good if you have like some sort of dryness or pigmentation. So people with dry or pigmented skin, I think this would suit you guys the most. So let's get on to how to use an Ubtan. Now, people think that you can use either milk, yogurt, or rose water. All those things are fine. If you have oily skin, then you're obviously going to use rose water. But you can also use aloe vera, and sometimes I find that you can also use like papaya pulp in some of this, because that just like, I mean, it smoothens out your skin. So you can even add like some sort of fruit to your Ubtan to really make it potent and, you know, sensorial almost. So today what I have done is I have taken this Narangi and Nagkesar. You can add rose water to it, and you can even add like a little bit of aloe vera to this if your skin is sensitive, if it's inflamed. If your skin is sensitive and inflamed, then you will just apply this Ubtan on your face, but you will not scrub it off. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this. Now, depending on how much time you have, you can make it creamier or you can make it super thin. The super thin Ubtans, like, they dry very, very quickly. And the creamier ones, they take their own time to dry. So I'm going for the creamier one because I just feel like if all these wonderful ingredients are going to stay on my skin for a longer period, whoops, that always happens. So make sure you're wearing black like me. So if you're going to, if you have time, then you make it a little bit creamier so it takes some time to dry off instead of suddenly becoming dry. This is already feeling really cooling on my skin, and I swear I've had such a hyperactive morning. So I kind of really need this right now. Apply it on your neck also. I mean, our neck and our chest, our décolletage is a part of our face. So apply it all over, everywhere. And then we'll just sort of wait for it to dry. And I'm just going to even this out. And yeah, I'm going to take a small break, and then I'm going to come back because obviously I can't keep like sitting in front of the camera and waiting. So I'll see you in a second. So I'm back. This Ubtan has been on my face for about 15-20 minutes. I haven't let it dry completely, and neither should you, because then that will make it like really harsh and abrasive. So I have like a few like sort of dry patches around my nose and around my mouth, but the sides of my face, the forehead and neck are actually like still damp, or you know, parts of it are still wet. So now comes the exfoliation process. Don't be harsh when you are taking it off, okay? Just be very gentle, just a light pressure to take this off. I'll tell you when the exfoliation will actually begin. You can get the wet parts towards the dry parts towards the wet parts to kind of help them also come off. But this is very gentle. It's not abrasive at all. It's not like the scrubs you get in the market where it's just going to be like one long sort of exfoliation, one very harsh sort of exfoliation process. You see, with Ubtans, everything, it's mostly grains and dry fruits that are pounded together. So not only do they calm your skin, and ingredients like orange peel, licorice, turmeric brighten and clarify your complexion, it also helps very, very gently exfoliate. So the thing is, you can use it up to 3-4 times a week, and your skin will not like sort of get sensitive because of it. I know chemical exfoliants are the way to go, and I was a big fan of chemical exfoliants. I still do use them once in a while, but lately I've started going back to like all these Indian things. Thing is, like, do we want it to become popular internationally before we start adopting our own things at at home. There's a reason why Ubtans were used only on brides, because they made you look your best. But the thing is, the good thing about modern life is that now we get pre-packaged Ubtans. Earlier, some like lady in the family had to. So this is when the real exfoliation starts, huh? When everything dries up. So microfine particles are like gently exfoliating your skin. I'm going to wipe off my face with a little bit of water. Wash my face with a little bit of water in a minute. Yeah, I think I'm kind of done now. But all these dry particles will need proper washing. So give me another second while I just completely wash my face. I promise you I'm not going to put anything on my face. So you'll see exactly how fresh and radiant it looks after washing. So I'm back again. I've washed my face really thoroughly. I wouldn't advise you to put like a strong serum or sort of an anti-aging product right after this. I would suggest that you just like sort of use a very refreshing toner. Something like a Rosewater mist is ideal. Once you've misted your face, I've used this Forest Essentials Rosewater. Once you've misted your face, then you apply something like balmy, moisturizing. If you have oily skin, then obviously apply a gel moisturizer, or you can just, after applying rose water, apply a face oil or like a face balm or a moisturizer, whatever is comforting to your skin, because you've already done your like exfoliation and treatment of your skin, right? So what I do is that I just take this little bit of, I've taken this Tejasvi emulsion because it's balmy. I like balmy stuff. So when my skin is still damp, then I will apply this face balm. And see the color of this balm? It's just like ghee and other herbs in it. So basically just Ubtan, then you apply a mist, a refreshing mist, and after that you apply like something very comforting, like a moisturizer, a face oil, or a face balm. I've used this Tejasvi emulsion on my face. And the ideal time to use an Ubtan, I mean, you can pretty much use it anytime in the day. It's not like a chemical exfoliator that you can't go out in the sun after this. Totally you can. But the thing is, why would you use it in the day and then go out in the pollution and, I mean, just get all those, particles and things on your face, right? So the best time to use it at night, exfoliate your face, put on some nice mist and some balm, go to sleep and wake up looking amazing. I mean, that's what I do. So I hope you enjoyed the video and got like a lot of nuggets of information, and let me know what you want me to do next in my comments.